Transamerica, wow, to be in the top 10 with a company like the size of Transamerica that it probably has over 30, 40,000 agents. I mean, that's a phenomenal achievement. And they have a ring that they give you called the Achievers Circle. They give that to the top 10 agents in the United States. They only give out 10 a year. And to have obtained that level of success, utilizing a lead generation platform. That's the only way you can do it. A lady came to our home, and I'm gonna tell you who it was. It was a Primerica person. This is the truth. Trying to sell me a product. Well, I had insurance on my job, and in my mind, I didn't need any additional insurance. But they do what they call a financial need analysis. And what that does, it shows that you have a shortfall in your income. Now I'm gonna tell you, everybody will have a shortfall once they're done with that need analysis. So it's geared toward one thing, pointing out that you need extra money. And I said, okay. She said, well, you can make that extra money by doing what I'm doing. I said, well, what is it that you do? She said, well, I sell insurance. I said, ma'am, I'm not interested in selling insurance. And so she came back a second time.
She came to your house, or
she came to my home. And I said, I tell you what, I said, I'll consider it. Because there was a shortfall, and I want to send my kids to college. And I'm thinking about this. I said, well, I'm making decent money, but if there's an opportunity to make some additional money, it certainly won't help, won't hurt. And therefore, I signed up for an insurance class. I had to go to AD Banker, 40-hour class. So I had to do it over the weekend because I'm working all week long. And I passed the test. So now I've got an insurance license. A new insurance agent, I tell anybody, the most dangerous creature on earth. Because they don't know what they don't know. And I knew very little. I had a license to talk to somebody about something I knew very little about. I'm telling you the truth. And so with Primerica, I was with them for about 2 months. They sent me, well, not sent me, but I attended the national convention, which was in St. Louis, Missouri. They had a book. Now, I'm going to make this quick. They had a book, a pictorial of agents and how much money they were making. And it started at $25,000. Now, this was almost 30 years ago. And the agents that had recruited me were what they call regional sales directors. They work in insurance business 7 days a week. I'm only going to do it part-time. Now, keep that in perspective. I'm going to do it part-time. They do it 7 days a week. So I started looking in this pictorial book. I'm looking at 25,000. I didn't see these guys in the 25. Go to 50, go to 75, go to 100. At that point, at $100,000, and I still don't see them in the book, I'm saying, wow, these guys making some great money. Because in my mind, they have to be in this book. They work it 7 days a week, and they're telling me, trying to convince me of how much money I could make. Make a long story short, they were not in the book. I was already making more than that, the $25,000 30 years ago. And these guys worked this thing 7 days a week, so I left Primerica because I realized they were selling me a bill of goods. That these guys are not in this magazine starting at $25,000 a year. They working it 7 days a week. And I'm saying, if I'm going to do it part-time, I know I can't make nothing. But that got me into business. I started with another company working part-time, United America. They provided us with leads. I started making over $1,000 on a weekend. And I had never seen that kind of money. Now you think, is people don't make $1,000 a week now. And I would go out on the weekend and make $1,000. And I said, there's something to this. And I just felt compelled to do it. I mean, I'm raising a family. I could use all the extra income I could make.
Why do you think you were making more than the guys that weren't in the book? Like, why do you think, what was the deficiency that they had that you didn't have? Or
Well, number one, Primerica, they don't have a lead generating platform whatsoever. Their reliance is upon a warm market and introductions to people. If you were a Primerica agent, anywhere they go and somebody start talking, at some point they're going to introduce life insurance. That's how they do. And so that was their model to sustain themselves. But their other model was just recruit. And so every time you recruit somebody, you get them to buy a policy, and you'll build your business that way, which is a model that has shown historically is a horrible model to try and build upon.
can you explain that more in depth for people who don't know? Like that model, what is that model?
That model is, as soon as you become a licensed insurance agent, you now start trying to recruit someone else to sell life insurance. Now, granted, the person doing the recruiting has very little sales training, very little product knowledge, but they are taught with that model to just recruit. And you'll get a sale as a result of getting a recruit. It's a horrible sales model. And I'm gonna tell you, Primerica add to this 92% fallout rate more than anybody.
So, Mr. Love, how long was it before you decided to quit your job in corporate America and go full-time as an insurance agent?
Now, my transition was different than many people because I transitioned within 6 months. Well, I'm gonna say less than that.
From the time that woman knocked on your door?
Within 3 months, 3 to 4 months, I had transitioned from corporate America to doing insurance full time.
Was that stressful for you making that transition, or did you know that you were going to be able to make your money and then some? Like, what type of thoughts were going through your mind when you're making that transition? Because that you're going from a safe, comfortable job to, now you're making your own income kind of thing, right?
It's a 5-letter word called faith. My faith system and my faith and belief in God blessing me and blessing my life has never wavered. And I trusted that God will continue to bless me with my efforts and endeavors. And I continually call upon him to do that. And so I just trusted in the Lord that you're going to bless me because my desire was to help people.
But as soon as you got a lead generation system, that's really what flipped the switch into you starting to make money, right? When you started, you left Primerica, got a lead generation system, that's what really started. Like, when did you start making good money? What caused that? I know faith, but what was the
lead generation?
Yeah.
I realized early that to be really successful in this business, I had to have a consistent lead source, a consistent system, people to see to offer this product to. And so many agents don't have that. They don't have that.
Once you got the lead generation system, what were the awards? I know there's what are like the top 2 or 3 awards that you were able to start getting once you had that lead generation system?
I was agent of the year 5 consecutive years for one of the major insurance carriers in the United States. Transamerica, wow. To be in the top 10 with a company like the size of Transamerica that it probably has over 40,000 agents. I mean, that's a phenomenal achievement. And they have a ring that they give you called the Achievers Circle. they give that to the top 10 agents in the United States. They only give out 10 a year. And to have obtained that level of success, utilizing a lead generation platform. That's the only way you can do it. You can't do that with a warm market. You can't do that cold calling. You have to have a lead generation platform to obtain that type of success.
That's pretty much what leads you to delivering the ICA system, right? Because that's what you've been using since 2016.
The inbound client acquisition system is the platform that provides me and provides the agents that I work with a constant supply of quality leads, high intent leads with people who have expressed an interest in the product that you're offering.
All right. No, I'm excited for the agents to get their hands on this because that's really going to change the game for a lot of them, I believe.
Mr. Roussel, I'm going to tell you something. I can't wait for the agents to get their hands on this. The fact that we're even making it available is a blessing. That we're making a system available that we know works, right, and that we consistently utilize on a daily basis. Right. This is what they need.
Right. And you're looking at it from a perspective of you trying to give back after all that what the industry has given you over the many years.
I want to help other agents succeed. This isn't about Rick Love. This is about helping other agents overcome the obstacles that have prevented them from being successful in this business.
Absolutely.
That's what this is about.
Absolutely. So whether they talk to you or one of your regional sales manager, we know that we're going to hear them out. What's going to happen pretty much on that call? What can they expect once they get on a call with you?
They'll be talking to a person that has been where they are, that I understand their pain, I understand their frustration. So they'll be on a call with a genuine person that has been where they are and that has a desire to help them overcome that obstacle that has prevented them from providing for themselves and their families.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Mr. Love. Thank you for everything you do, honestly.
Well, I thank you for this platform and this opportunity to be able to speak to a bigger audience. I'm well known, but now we need to be known even more.
Right. Yes, sir.
Thank you.